name is Bonner-Hancock. I'm running for county commission because I believe that the county can use some skills that I've gained in my time in business, and that in getting to know some of the commissioners, I found that we work well together and we have like thinking patterns, and that I think we can achieve many good things for the county.
My name is Dave Bonner. I am running for county commission up on East Mesa, and if the voters will elect me, this job pays $32,000 a year, and I'll give them 60 to 80 hours a week. This will be a full-time job for me. I know the job, and I'll represent the constituents well. I've got a strong belief in property owners. I'm a property owner, and I think a man's property is his home, and he should be able to do what he wants with it. And I think the county has gone through some steps in the past years limiting property owners' rights.
First question, and this is regarding the county detention center. What do you think the county's response should be to the $22 million judgment that was issued recently in the case of Stephen Slevin?
They need to negotiate. They need to negotiate seriously. My understanding was that the attorney for Mr. Slevin came back and expressed that his primary focus was on making sure that this didn't happen in the future. That's an open in negotiations, and the attorney for the county should have taken serious action on that right away. I don't know whether he did or not.
I think the county detention center is a necessary evil. It's a nasty job. Somebody's got to do it. People make mistakes, and this has not been adjudicated. I don't know if they've made a mistake or not. But the people that work there, you know, I feel for them guys. It's a necessary evil.
Second question, the county recently completed work on the Visions 2040 plan that has been in the mill for quite some time. Have you had a chance to take a look at that work, and if so, what are your thoughts on it?
I haven't read it in its entirety. I attended the meetings at City Council where it was reviewed, as well as the meetings at the County Commission. I listened to the comments from all of our elected officials, and they had very good questions. My observation was that there was some ill will between the county and the city. I believe the county felt that a lot of the content was developed by the city and it was being pushed down the county's throat. And there was some bad feelings about that. That's one of the issues that led me to believe that the county and the city need to work more closely together, along with the other municipalities. And that's one of the main issues that I want to try to achieve if I'm elected. Greater collaboration between all the parties.
I'm not real familiar with that plan. The county's broke, the government's broke, state, federal, county, city. If we don't have it, I don't think we need it. I am a very fiscal conservative.
The county recently passed a noise ordinance that limit the amount of noise that you can have on your property. A lot of people moved into the county because they wanted to get out of the city and they wanted to get away from those kinds of regulations. How do you balance the right to peace and quiet that people can reasonably expect, while at the same time the right to do what you want on your own property?
They already have ordinance for that. I don't remember exactly what it is, but the primary noise factor in the county is, you know, people having parties. and they want to play the music too loud and they play it a little too late. I forget what the ordinance says. It's somewhere around 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. We need to quieten this stuff down. And yeah, I think we need to enforce the ordinances that we already have.
Well, in listening to the work sessions, as well as the session where they passed the ordinance, there were some issues that I had with the ordinance. I talked with a number of people that were in the community about how they felt about the ordinance. It seemed as though those individuals who were particularly into motorbikes and dirt bikes on their 5 acres or their 10 acres were concerned that they would be cited for the very reason that they moved to their properties. And they were reassured by the commission that the Sheriff's Department would use good judgment, and that based on the provision in the ordinance where a noise had to emanate from a specific location for some period of time, a moving vehicle, a motorbike, would not be a big problem. There was one other issue within that ordinance that was a bit troubling, and was that they never decided how they were going to measure all of the existing businesses. In the ordinance, it specified that a business would not be cited if they were making more noise than they used to make. That means that they had to measure every business within the county, and there was no provision for that.